Yeah.
Yeah,
And their power play is dog shit.
Yeah.
Only one team I think has a worse power play than Calgary when watching it, and more painful to watch, and that is Vancouver.
Yeah,
Oh my
Vancouver's power play,
That
bro.
power
What
play is so painful to
happened?
watch, dude.
Bro,
Don't
okay.
get Parker started. Tell us about your Vancouver power play. Hey Parker.
It's very frustrating to watch because looking at a roster, you know we have the ability to score on the power play.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But we
100%.
play 5-on-5 like it's a power play, and we play 5-on-4
Dog, you
like
have-
we're shorthanded.
Listen to this. Listen to this. Like this will be your first power play. You have Hughes, you have
Miller,
Miller,
Petey,
you have Besser, you have Petey, and then what's his Lekanen?
Lekanen.
No,
What?
What's his name? L.
Oh, Lekaramaki.
Lekaramaki.
But the thing is, yeah, he has a wicked shot.
Because Lekaramaki. Because like, if I was to place those,
I'd put him on the
I'm
point with
putting-
Hughes. But we usually run Besser on the point or Pedersen on the point.
I
with
was going
Hughes.
to say
Oh,
Besser.
no, what I say is
Pedersen's shot is
if they're-
ridiculous.
if
though.
But Besser's one-timers?
if they're-
I know.
If they're running, the standard, fucking umbrella.
Yeah.
You put Hughes as your top guy. I'd put Miller in front of the net because Miller's 1T is fucking insane,
Mm-hmm.
but he's also the biggest out of those four guys.
Pedersen's technically the biggest.
He's not the bulkiest though.
He's not the bulkiest, but he's been working on his physical game for
But
sure, and
but
you can tell that this season.
You put Miller in front of the net. You
Yeah.
put someone like you put Besser on his 1T side. You put Pedersen, then you put Lekaramaki right down the center because that man.
Yeah.
Last game versus the Flames, he tore it up as the bumper player. Like that bumper
yeah.
roll,
Oh, yeah.
he
Oh, yeah.
tears it up. And Miller has the physical aspects to be able to go down low. And
Mm-hmm.
if worst case scenario, if they switch around, well, Pedersen can go down low, Miller can go up high, Lekaramaki
and
can
then
go outside.
you can always bring
can-
bring in players like Garland. Garland
Yep.
is fucking amazing. Or if you need somebody to go into the
Actually-
corners, a guy like Nils Höglander is a great
I'm just
choice.
Saying, one of the things I actually may even say with the Canucks is if you don't want to put like, let's say you take out Lekaramaki, take him out of the power play,
Mm-hmm.
put like Petey in the middle as your bumper player.
Yeah.
So because Petey has the hands to be the bumper player, you put
Yeah.
Besser and Miller on your 1Ts for the pure shots. And then he's not the biggest guy, but if you put if you just want someone to annoy the goaltender and get in their face, who's really good with rebounds and tipping, look at Kiefer Sherwood.
Yeah.
Kiefer
Sherwood
he's
is
proven he's pretty good. He knows what to do in front of the net. He's good in front of the net. And he's not the biggest guy, of course, but he's big enough that he can sit there and be a nuisance at least. And if the goalie's more worried about and the defense is more worried about Kiefer Sherwood in front of the net, well, your bumper player's wide open. You have Miller and Besser wide open. Like, yeah, Besser's 1T is pretty good, but his wrist shot's his main thing.
Dakota Joshua's also a big guy, too.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
You put
Dakota
Joshua-
Joshua is somebody that you can play on there. But it's the system that they're running that I don't like. Right?
saying.
Yeah.
Because our top power
Put
play.
Dakota Joshua there. He might be afraid of getting his other nut popped.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
buddy.
Oh, God.
Okay, dude, we're not going there. But it's a fact of them running two different systems for their power
it's
play
awful.
lines.
That was
right?
horrible.
Their second power play line runs a dump and chase, and the first power play line runs a drop pass. Right? I don't think they should. I think they should let Hughes quarterback it and let him because you could take a guy like him or Garland, and you could have them get it into the offensive zone without anybody
I
else.
forgot about Garland.
Right? Their skating ability between Hughes and Garland, they're probably the two best skaters on the team.
Oh, yeah.
And
100%.
well, Hughes is definitely. But you could have them get it into the offensive zone, no issue, and let them set up. Or you could do a drop pass back to Phil Hronik, who has stone hands, and have him try to go into the offensive zone, turn it over, and get fucking scored on shorthanded. What the fuck?
And then there's the power play 2 line. Which
I
is,
fucking hate my team.
talk about the second power play line.
The second power play line, what? The dump and chase with nobody chasing it? It's fucking great, honestly.
Let's get it over the red line. Let's get it in their zone.
Yeah. I mean, okay, the dump and chase isn't bad with who they're running on that second line.
Yeah.
But the fact that Connor Garland's the one dumping it and chasing it is kind of fucked. If we're being honest with you.
The thing is, if
Like,
you want to,
this
what they're trying to run is they're trying to run sort of a rush with a drop pass for some reason to Hronik, which shouldn't be. It should be a switch. It should be Hughes. It should be Hronik taking it out and Hughes dropping it to him.
It's usually Hughes going up, but our entire team is lined up on the line. So Hughes gets the doors shut and he has to drop it back.
Oh, yeah.
And it fucking sucks.
But
It fucking
that, like,
sucks.
So what the Canucks try and do is they try and play overload almost on their second power play line, dumping it,
Yeah.
trying to get overload, which is, you overload one side of the ice. You have
Oh, yeah.
your standard triangle. You have one low. You have one in the middle. You've got rotating in the middle this way. You got your guy down low who can pop out front, and then you got your guy on the wall, and you got your 2 D-men. And this far defenseman is trying to drop down, and that's a fine strategy. But if you're going to do overload, you have to have 2 guys directly in the puck. You have to, because the whole idea of overload is that you have more guys in them. You're trying to use that extra man to just fuck up their entire
But
thing.
our power
they
play
don't-
should be Hughes and Garland going up, and with everybody else in behind.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it
And
doesn't.
It's not happening.
It's almost like they hired Mark Savard,
Thank God we didn't.
who is still haunting the Calgary Flames, whose power play is just as fucking bad.
It's worse.
Oh, yeah.
Thankfully,
yeah.
Is it? I don't know. I think the
100%
Canucks
it
are
is.
right
It
at-
is. It is.
I gotta get water. I'll be back, boys.
I think the Canucks maybe have an 18, and the Flames have like a 17.
How? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's.
I
Dude,
love Kylan just left us mid
I know,
podcast.
it's so rough to watch the Canucks power play, but I mean I love the team, right? I love watching them play. Even if we do lose, I love watching them play. But some things that team does are really frustrating. But in the end, I have faith because Rick Tocchet is an amazing coach in the end, and his style of coaching is really good.
Oh yeah.
Like pull your own weight, or you're not on the fucking team,
Oh yeah. 100%.
right? And it's fuck, dude.
Yeah, you guys are dead middle of the league at 15 right now. So
I
it's not
know.
bad.
And we're a team that should be a lot higher
Thanks,
than
bud.
that.
Yeah, 100%.
We're a team that should be a
Sponsor us,
lot higher
BioSteel.
than that, but we can't buy a game at home.
Hey, we're not trying to catch
Right.
a lawsuit right now. Sorry.
We
BioSteel
can't,
sponsor us.
buy a game in Rogers Arena at this point.
Oh yeah.
We're fucking ridiculous on the road. A nuts team to play against.
It's because the boys
on the road,
It sounded
but-
the boys are having too much sex with their wives when they're home. Dude.
Oh god.
Something's happening. You know? Fuck, dude.
They're also fucking done with their kids.
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
that they don't want to be home, and so when they're out with the boys, they're partying every night. They're having a
Okay.
good time. They're drinking.
You know, maybe JT Miller just doesn't like to get his name chanted every time he gets a point. Maybe.